Hi, so I've just arrived in London. I'm a bit weary about filming outside because, a lot of people have been getting mugged for their phones and stuff. So it's like I'm just trying to do it with awareness, trying to have a look around to make sure there's no one behind me. Anyway, I am just off to the Zimbabwean Embassy in London. They do quite a lot. So they do visas, they do passports, they do birth certificates, dual nationality, a lot anyway, and also business services. So I'm quite curious to find out what business services they do as well, because I'm doing something with lockdown security services, and if you haven't seen the video about them, I will put it somewhere around here. But anyway, they provide security services for commercial and residential buildings. So if you want to have CCTV installed in your property, or even if it's not residential, like in shops and stuff, they can actually do that for you. And they also work with a rapid response unit team. So if your alarm is triggered, someone will be at your property within a short period of time. But anyway, I will put all their details somewhere around here for you guys to see, but I'm just off to the embassy. Installing CCTV cameras on residential property offers so many benefits, one of which is obviously crime deterrence. So having visible cameras can deter burglars and trespassers, as they're less likely to target homes with surveillance systems. In the unfortunate event of a crime, CCTV footage can be used as evidence, and also for insurance claims and identifying perpetrators. Child and elderly safety. CCTV cameras can help ensure the safety of children and elderly family members by allowing caregivers to keep an eye on them from wherever they are in the building. Having CCTV cameras can also give you peace of mind, knowing that your home is under surveillance, and it can provide you a sense of security and peace of mind, especially when you're away for extended periods of time. Honestly, there's just so many benefits to having CCTV cameras installed around your property. So if you ever need any help, please make sure that you message Lockdown Security Services. They will provide you with a totally free, security plan. Just send them a WhatsApp and they'll respond immediately. Just going to get the underground now to go to the Strand. So the embassy is in Charing Cross. So I'm just going from Euston to Charing Cross just now. And of course I've got my green tea as usual. You know me. Never get tired of doing little things for others. Sometimes those little things occupy the biggest part of their hearts. Oh, that's so sweet. Right, so just gonna go in the underground. The London Underground, known as the Tube, is the world's oldest underground railway. The Metropolitan Railway is the first section of the London Underground, which was opened in 1863. During World War II, some of the deep level stations of the Tube were actually used as air raid shelters. So some of these shelters, like the Clapham South Deep Level Shelter, were so extensive that they housed thousands of people during the bombing raids. The depth of the London Underground varies across the network, but generally the tube tunnels are not extremely deep compared to those of some other subway systems around the world. In central London, where the underground runs beneath older parts of the city, the tunnels are relatively shallow, so typically around 20 to 30 meters, so about 65 to 100 feet below street level. Some lines such as the Victoria and the Piccadilly lines have deep level sections that reach a much greater depth. So the lines utilize cut and cover construction methods in shallower sections, but switch to a tunneling deeper underground to navigate various geographical features and avoid obstacles like existing infrastructure or the Thames River, for example. So in these areas, the tunnels can be as deep as 30 to 60 meters, so about 100 to 200 feet below street level. Just arrived at the embassy, which is located at 429 Strand in London, which is in Covent Garden. So when I got there, I was told I need to take off my makeup. I don't know if it's standard, but I don't know. I just had to take it off. And I've gone to get my passport pictures, and I almost got lost until I met someone that was going that way as well, and she helped me. So hopefully I am almost there. There's a specific place where you can go and get the pictures taken. I'll put everything in the description somewhere for you guys to see, but still trying to find the passport photo place. Hopefully it's close. At least it's not raining. That's one other thing. So that's the place. It's called St. Vincent House. We did get lost, but we finally found it. It's on Orange Street. So I've come to the IDPhotoshop for my passport pictures, and they look so good, like honestly. So this is the place. I'll put the directions and the contact details in the description box. It's 6 o'clock. I know, it's crazy. So I've had my pictures taken going back to the embassy, and I do like the glow of my skin without the makeup.
Yeah, but I might.
That's the National Gallery. It's so busy today because it's nice and sunny. Everyone's just out, but it's a working day, so why are they at work? What's going on here? Yeah, so when I went to take the passport photos, apparently because I'm wearing something light, they couldn't do my pictures. So luckily, there was another girl there that was wearing a black t-shirt, and she lent me her t-shirt so I could wear, a dark colour, because they're very specific about how they want the pictures to be. And luckily where I went, they've worked with the embassy, so they know exactly how the pictures are supposed to be, and what you should be wearing and everything. And obviously no makeup as well, which is totally fine. But the guy at the iPhoto, he was so good. He was amazing. Like honestly, I highly recommend them, even if the place was a bit hard to find because I actually did get lost. But it was worth it because they know exactly how the photos are supposed to be, and their service was so good. So it's 12:57, and I got here just before 11, and the whole process is finished now, but it was such a slow process. But anyway, I am going to go and find something to read. I was trying to find a Zimbabwean restaurant or cafe anywhere around here, but I can't find anything. But let me just have a look around and see. But anyway, this is where the embassy is. It's a nice sunny day today. So if you're coming to do your passport, you have to make sure that you come here first, because they need to give you a form and also tell you exactly where to go to get your pictures taken, because some of the pictures that some people had were rejected because they're not how they want them to be. So the pictures have to be a certain way. So I would say don't get your pictures done before you come in. Come here and they'll give you the address of where they want you to take the pictures. And also after you've done your pictures, you have to come back, and also you need to photocopy all your documents as well. And the passport pictures were actually £16, and the photocopy, which was just I think it was four items or three items, it was £5. And then when you come back, that's when you give them all the pictures and they've checked them, they'll give you the actual form for you to sign after you've paid, and the whole process costs £65. So the first queue will be to get those forms, which one of them is for information for the embassy, and the second one is for the person that's going to go and submit those forms for you and also collect your passport. After you've got your pictures taken and you've also got copies of the documents that they need, you have to queue again, and then they have to check your photos to make sure that they're correct, and then that's when you pay £65 for the forms. And after that, you have to go in and fill in the forms. So they have to be filled in with a black pen and also in capital letters. So make sure you don't make any mistakes. Take your time to actually fill everything in properly. And also the payment is done either in cash or in postal order, so make sure that you are prepared. Best to, might as well just take some cash in, £65. And then after filling in the form, you have to get in the queue again for them to actually check that you filled in everything properly. Make sure that you write your name in the back of all the passport photos. There's 2 pictures that they require, so make sure you write your name and surname on the back of them. They will check that you filled in the forms correctly, and then they'll also stamp the back of your passport photos. After filling in the form, you go and get your fingerprints taken, which are done in the room that's just next door, so it's not far to go. And there wasn't a queue when I went in for the fingerprints. I went straight in. It just took literally less than a minute and it was done. And then I went in the queue again for one last time, and they checked everything to make sure that everything was correct, and then that's it, it was all done. It took about a couple of hours to do everything. It wasn't that busy, but I feel like maybe they are very thorough when they're checking everything, so the process seems to be a bit slower, but at least you know that everything is done properly and correct. And once your forms are submitted, then it's a matter of just getting your passport. And the passport actually costs $170. I don't know if it's gone up, but I think that's the standard 2-week one. And if you want the express one, I think it's about $250. But yeah, that's the whole process. So I've just come to King's Cross to find somewhere to eat. I did try to find a Zimbabwean cafe or restaurant, but I couldn't find anywhere close. I found an Ethiopian all vegan restaurant, so I am just going to go there just now. Hopefully it should be good, but at least they have a lot of vegan food because it's mostly vegan. So yeah, let's just go. So this is King's Cross on a nice sunny day. So I've just found it over there. It's called Ethiopian. I hope it's open. Let's just go in. Oh, I've come all the way and it's actually closed. It's open 5 till 11, so it's closed. What a shame. I'll come back some other time. Let me try and find somewhere else. Yeah. Well, I had my heart set on having some Ethiopian vegan food. Let me try and find another Ethiopian restaurant anywhere close. Oh. So I've just found another one that's up the road. It's like 8 minutes walk, and it seems that it's open. Hopefully the website is up to date. So I'm just going to walk up the road. It's like 8-minute walk or something. I'm actually looking around because there's been people having their phones snatched, so I'm trying to be careful with my phone. Yeah, so I'm just going to walk up the road that way. It's just straight up the road apparently, and it's open. Hopefully they've got some vegan options. It's really sunny today. I hope this means that the summer is finally here. Down the road, and it's really hot today. So I found it, I've arrived, and it's actually open, and there's no one in here, which is really good. So I think they've only just opened, so I can film. Let me just show you the menu. They do have a lot of vegan options, which I absolutely love, but let me just show you the whole place. It definitely looks authentically Ethiopian. So this is how it looks. I love these, so beautiful. How beautiful is that? Honestly, gorgeous. So this is how it looks. Just gonna stand over here so you can see the full view. Very earthy, gorgeous. And then let me just show you the menu. So this is the menu. They have quite a lot to choose from, and I love that they have a lot of vegan options as well. Let me just open. So you can have a combination of dishes, and that's £39, and for a single dish is $13.50. There's quite a lot of vegetables, which is really good, and those that like beef, there's beef stew, and there's lamb, mince, everything. And then vegans, there's quite a lot for vegans. As you can see, I almost ordered this one, which is a combination of everything, but then they've just said that it's too big. I'm not going to finish it, and even if I want to take you know, the leftovers home, it's just going to be too big because it's apparently for a pot for 2 or 3 people. So I've ordered the straw. I'm sure she said straw. And it's actually a chickpea stew. And I'm also having red lentils because I absolutely love lentils, and some cabbage and carrot. They also have a green lentil stew, yellow peas, spinach, green lentils. Very healthy, very healthy. And it all comes with injera, which is kind of like a pancake. Well, not a pancake. I don't want to call it a pancake, but you'll see how it looks. Yeah. And then beverages. You can have all this, or the traditional Ethiopian coffee, which I absolutely love. And there's quite a lot of vegan options. So if you're vegan, you'll be spoiled for choice. Wow, guys, it looks absolutely amazing. That was so quick. It only took like a few minutes and it's all ready. And as you can see, it's nice and hot. Looks really good. Let's dive in.
This clear.
It's my first time trying Ethiopian
Okay.
food.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Enjoy.
Thank you. I'm really enjoying this, especially the chickpea stew. It's really good. The place. Yeah, it was good, but it's quite spicy because I'm not used to having spicy food. Well, not that spicy anyway, but I've always wanted to try it, and I've tried it. And you know, I always have to have my tea, even if it's hot. So I am just going to go and get my green tea and head home. There's people that actually live in boats. Would you live in a boat? Let me know in the comment section. Oh. But honestly, guys, the guy at IDPhotoshop, he was so good. I highly recommend them. And they don't just do like passport pictures, they also do any other photos and also portraits and stuff. The service was impeccable and the picture quality was just so good, so I highly recommend them. I'll put all their details in the description box or anywhere somewhere here, but yeah, I highly recommend them. They even did a portrait for me which looked so good.
Because you're wearing white, this time I'll give you a grey background, so I give you a little bit of contrast here. So if you turn your body onto this light for me, perfect, and then just look back. towards me in the camera. Just bring your chin closer to your shoulder here. That's better. Perfect. Okay, give me a nice big smile. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bring your chin closer here and then tilt your head that way. Perfect. That's the one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let me show you what they look like.
Guys, I truly believe that you need to have great rapport with your photographer if you want your pictures to look good, and he made me feel comfortable, and also he was really good at directing. So if you're not sure you know how to pose, he'll tell you what to do, and after that I chose the pictures that I loved. As you can see, the portrait looks absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it and I highly recommend them, and I might do something with them in the future. Definitely, if you want to get any professional pictures done, make sure you go there. And yeah, it looks perfect, just perfect. Sorry, I'm trying not to record you. Oh, so it's okay. Get myself a newspaper to read on the train. It does look beautiful. I am going in there on the underground though.
Train at platform 9 is a 15:27 Great Northern service to Missdivalicious. Orders Lucy Hall, Alexander Palace, on the farm, Hatfield, Wellington City, Wellington, Netherwood, Stevenage, Pigeon and Fletcher. This train is full of 8 hours. Platform 9 from the 15:27 Great Northern service to Fletcher. This train will not be called Oldknock, Wilson, Melbourne, Chester, Oxford and Cambridge. This is indicated for the signal system.
Lola's. Mimi likes Lola's cupcakes. But even if I got one for her, I'm not going to see her till the weekend, so no point. Lola's for Mimi. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell notification, and see you in the next one.
This is a security announcement. Customers are requested to keep